the 38-yard line. Great return. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. So here's the Viking making their way out. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Out of the gun, they give it to Corum. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. You look at this Eagle defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This will be fielded at the 17. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Hurts sets up to throw it. It's caught. It's Stewart. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring... down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward, incomplete pass. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Second and 13. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go, set.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From Viking territory now, they'll come on 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Eagles had 8-3 now. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. Up the middle, here's Corum. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. McCarthy operating from the gun. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. To the air with McCarthy. Slant route, and he's got Addison. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come 19! Come 19! Buffalo 18!
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught by Stewart. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll look to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set!
Back to throw again. The quick slant caught. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So the drive there took 6 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting ready to go back to work. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They'll set up a throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now McCarthy. Past the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. McCarthy going to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. J.J. McCarthy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. 1 second, all that remains. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Harrison Vivas to kick off.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Throwing is McCarthy. This is caught by Addison. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, a give to Corum. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8. On play action, McCarthy. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Corum looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run the option. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. J.J. McCarthy keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Going for the deep ball. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Running left, Corum. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's McCarthy. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And we'll see what he can do on the return. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And out will come the offense as they take over. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Throwing deep for Stewart. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And take it right on the 30. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. On play action, now McCarthy. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. They run straight ahead with Corum. Breaks a tackle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw McCarthy. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Addison hauls it in, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So now the Eagles down by 7. A minute 56 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the 1st down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
79 Bronco.
Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the side. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's 2nd and a yard. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Check, check. Hey, check that.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. They'll come up now on second down.
Let's go now. Go.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Eagles are going to win the football game. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a